How to manifest money fast. You're about to put cash in your wallet in 24 hours or less. Hi everyone, Robert Zink, miracle mentor and alchemy life coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Hey, thanks for subscribing to our channel. Be sure and click the bell icon because we're here 5 days a week to empower your life with the latest in the law of attraction, the mind sciences, and personal empowerment. So the first thing I'm going to tell you today, now I want you to listen to me. This is very, very important. You have the ability to command wealth and prosperity to obey you. So high flyers, I know what you're thinking right now. How can I command wealth and prosperity to obey my will? Well, what is your will? Your will is a combination of your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and your connection to infinite source. You are a co-creator of your reality. Money, wealth, prosperity, it's all vibration. It's all energy. And because it's vibration, because it's energy, you have the ability to command it to come into your life. High flyers, I personally have used this method several times, how to manifest money fast in 24 hours or less. I've used these techniques and they absolutely work. So before we get to the technique, I think it's important to examine your beliefs, because if you don't examine your beliefs and make some modifications or some changes, the chances are that the techniques won't work for you. So stay with me on this. Do you believe that money is scarce? If you believe that money is scarce in your life, I'm not talking about in the world. I'm not talking about with Fort Knox or any place else like that, the banks. I'm talking about in your life. Do you believe money is scarce? If you do, high flyers, that is a limiting belief that is choking your ability to manifest the kind of money, to command wealth and prosperity to come into your life. Money in your life in 24 hours or less. Well, I can't afford it. Do you spend most of your life looking at things, wondering about different things that you'd like to own, and you repeat to yourself over and over and over again, I can't afford it? High flyers, here's one that you absolutely must change. Robert, money requires hard work. You've got to work from early morning till late night just to make enough money to get by. That's really not true. You can be making piles of money while you sleep. We call it passive income, and people are doing it all over the world. You can too. How about this limiting belief? Only the rich make money. Well, yes, the rich make money because they believe that they have the ability to make money, but they're not the only ones that make money. And in fact, many of the people that are rich weren't rich to begin with. They started with literally nothing, but they built an empire because they learned the secrets on how to attract money into their life, how to command wealth and prosperity into their life. Money in your life in 24 hours or less. That's a big secret. The belief that is most devastating is I am desperate. I'm desperate. Help me. Help me. I get letters where people are asking me to help them. I have over 750 videos up on YouTube. We have over 1,000 podcasts on Anchor and iTunes. And guess what? People are still asking for me to help them because they have a mentality that somebody has to help them if anything's going to change in their life, if things are going to get better. They believe they can't do it on their own. And that's high flyers. That's kind of the difference between the character of people today and the character of people 100 years ago. People 100 years ago became millionaires. And how did they do it? They started with nothing. They were dead ass broke. But they started and they built an empire. They didn't walk around with this mentality of help me, help me. Look at, if you've got any one of these beliefs, money is scarce, I can't afford it, it won't work for me, only the rich, help me, all of that, if you've got those kind of beliefs in your mind right now, you need to eliminate them. They are holding you back from the wealth that you deserve. High flyers, I know we've talked about this a zillion times before on this channel, but the universe is a giant mirror. And so if you're putting out this I'm broke energy, I can't do it energy, help me energy, if you have that kind of mentality, that kind of vibration, that's what the universe reflects back to you, and you get more of the same. That's why the old saying, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Why? Because the poor think like poor people and the rich think like rich people. Now, if you are poor, you have to listen to me. You just have to change your beliefs. And I know it's difficult. Look I've been where you are at. I've used these techniques and they absolutely work. I've been in a cheap, broken down hotel room that I called my home with $50 or less in my pocket, wondering how I was going to pay my bills, how I was going to pay my rent, how I was going to eat, how I was going to survive. And I had to keep reminding myself, I am wealthy. I love the vibration of money. Say it with me, come on. I love the vibration of money. Money is too easy to make. When I was sitting in the hotel rooms and walking the streets, I reminded myself that money is too easy to make. And I literally, after about a week of doing that affirmation, I started finding money everywhere. Dollar bill here, another dollar bill there. It was a sign from the universe that money was coming into my life. So high flyers, the first thing you must do, if you want money in your life in 24 hours or less, is make a commitment right now to shift your self-talk. No more negative self-talk. I don't care. When those thoughts come into your mind, just say, money is too easy to make. I love the vibration of money. I just gave you 2 affirmations that changed my life, and these 2 affirmations will change your life as well. Next, you need to become detached from the outcome. You can't sit there and worry and fret and what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? I don't know what to do. That kind of energy just gets more of the same reflected back to you by the universe. The amount of money in your bank account, the amount of money in your wallet is you pushed out. Oh, I know you've heard Neville Goddard talk about other people is you pushed out. But the amount of money in your bank account is also you pushed out. Whatever you have or don't have is a reflection of what you believe and the actions you take. Think about Warren Buffett. Think about Jeff Bezos, billionaires, 2 of the richest men in the world. Do you think $1 million impresses them? I don't think so. They deal with millions and sometimes billions of dollars on a daily basis. and they realize it's just digits. It's just zeros. They don't get overwhelmed by large sums of money. They stay detached from it. They're simply looking for the outcome they desire, and then they detach. And you need to detach as well. You need to detach from the outcome. Do your affirmations. Take the time to invest in yourself and in your own personal energy, in your intentions, in your goals, in your beliefs, and then detach. Come on, move away from it. Let it go, and then the money will start to show up on its own. Oh, high flyers. I know many of you are saying, Robert, I can't do this. I have all these negative thoughts about money. They've been put in my head since I was a kid. Listen, I've created a special website for people that have negative beliefs. It's called miraclehypnosisonline.com. I urge you to visit miraclehypnosisonline.com and try it out for 7 days free as my guest. I know that if you'll stick with it, if you will use the programs that I've put there on miraclehypnosisonline.com, you will begin to change your limiting, your doubtful, and your worrisome beliefs. So, high flyers, let's get into the actual nuts and bolts of how to manifest money in 24 hours or less. So, take a look at this chart. Notice that we have beliefs first. Beliefs always lead to thoughts. Thoughts always lead to feelings. And feelings, when they are intense, usually lead to inspired action. So you have to start with your beliefs. Some people try to start with their thoughts, and their thoughts just keep going back. They're positive for a day or two, then they go back to being negative. You've got to change the core belief. This is the difference. The core belief is where the action takes place. You change the core belief about money, about you deserving money, about wealth, about prosperity, about how easy money is. And then your thoughts automatically shift. And then you get excited and the feelings start to rise. And then you start taking inspired action. And it doesn't take long, usually 24 hours or less, to start attracting money into your life. Okay, high flyers, do this with me right now. Close your eyes for a moment, unless you're driving, of course. Close your eyes. With your eyes closed, I want you to create a new belief. How about this one? Money is very easy to make. In other words, it's not a struggle. You don't have to work hard. You just have to have the right vibrational attitude. Say it. I believe it. Money is easy to make. Now, what are thoughts that come from your mind? What are some of the thoughts that come into your mind? Thoughts like, I can make money overnight. I can attract money from out of nowhere. I can literally have all my debt wiped out like that. Money can come to me and will come to me from unexpected sources. Those are some new thoughts. Now, do you feel it? Are you getting excited? Are you looking forward to taking that check to the bank and making a deposit? Does that excite you? And now, make the feeling intense. See the money all around you. See stacks and stacks of money. See bags and bags and bags of money and coins and gold and silver. See it in your mind clearly. Feel it. Feel it. Make it as intense as you can. Make it a little bit more intense. A little bit more. Make it stronger. Now say these words. It's already mine. It's already mine. Now open your eyes and detach. Open your eyes and detach. Don't think about money. Don't worry about money. Just go about your day. High flyers, to recap, the meditation is very simple. See piles of money coming to you. It can be falling from the heavens if you'd like. Piles of money, stacks of money all around you. Feel it. See checks in your hand for large amounts of money. See gold coins, silver coins, jewels, whatever is precious to you. Feel it. Get excited about it and then say, it's already mine. It's already mine. It's already mine. High flyers, I've used this technique several times and it absolutely works. But here's some other videos to help you along the way.